This is getting bad.
Well, don't worry. Just write your article, get some rest, and you'll do fine. I'm sure writing the article will let you relax.
Oh my god. This really hurts.
Okay.
Sleep, that's all I need. I'll just type up this story and get to bed.
That's what I said.
Shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. Maybe we could do some research first? Nah, not really. Write your article.
No more interruptions.
Yeah, go for it, lady. You go, girl.
Done. Article's finished, picture is scanned, and I am done for the day.
So let's go to sleep. Now rest our aching head.
No.
I didn't think
What's...
she has organ stings in her head. That would be actually nasty.
What is happening?
Every time you get a headache, you hear somebody just jamming their
It's gone.
hands on the
The
organs.
pain. It's gone. That was strange. It was like...
Does this annoy you yet? Does this annoy you yet?
What is that?
It's a glowing picture of your auntie and you.
The photo. Something is different about it.
I don't see
I
anything.
almost don't want to look, but...
I don't see anything near...
No, no, no!
Spooky,
I
scary
did not just see that. I am not going crazy.
No, you're not.
It's just the stress, that's all.
It's just,
Auntie's death, work, life. I just need a rest.
Take
That's
it
all.
easy. Sit down and don't look behind you. What did I just say? Don't look behind you. What part of don't do you not understand? Oh great, she got punched by an
Bright eyes.
ectoplasm. Let me guess, you're gonna say, why do they always
Why
do
do they always do that?
Hold it! Well, it's not the first time for him. Trust me.
So, Griff, long time no see. How's tricks?
I'm sure you're being.
Right, thought as much.
I'm sure you're being
Blackwell
here.
dames. Always sleeping. You're always sleeping, and I'm always watching.
Wise guy.
Yep, that's me. The eternal chump. It's about time. Hey, nap time Nelly. Wake up.
Nap time, Nelly.
What?
Shall we try this again?
No.
Now that's not very polite.
Go away.
I'm afraid I can't do that, darling. Believe me, I've tried.
No. You don't exist.
Oh, yes, I do. Look at me.
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, brother.
I am not going insane. There is nothing there.
Could
No.
you?
No.
He's
I am
there.
not my aunt. I am not my grandmother. I am not going to end up like that.
Listen.
Like what?
Get out of my head.
Demented?
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Could you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That's
no,
what-
you shut up.
Yeah, I was
You're
about
gonna
to say.
listen. And you're gonna listen good. I've been watching you all day, sweetheart. You know who I am.
No.
Yes. I'm not going away, so there'd be no point in beating around the bush. Now say my name.
No.
Damn you, you know my name, now say it.
Fitzgerald!
Yes?
You're Joey?
Good girl. You got it in one.
Damn.
Now turn around and look at me.
My second guess
I-
would have been King Arthur.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Couldn't even if I wanted to.
Duh.
Hi there.
You sly. Yeah, that's Joey. And yes, Jace said that he's watching at him while they sleep. Yeah, that's Joey for you. He's a slimy 30s, 40s type of guy. Maybe even 20s. Not really sure when he died. Even, I think when you ask him, he doesn't even remember. But he's been dead for a long time. So let's see. Accepting, unaccepting, confrontational. I think confrontational. Because she's a strong, independent woman. Which I'm not. I'm just a wimpy fat dude.
Who are you, and what the hell do you want with me?
Huh, you don't waste any time. You're a Blackwell, all right.
So who are you?
I'm Joey Malone, and I'm the family spirit guide.
Malone.
What?
Think of me as the Blackwell legacy, darling.
Ah, name drop.
Passed down from one generation to the next.
Right
A
there.
Family heirloom. First your grandmother got stuck with me, then your aunt, and now you.
Great. A ghost is a family heirloom. This family sucks.
Where did you come from?
That's a long, long
Where
story.
did you come from? Where did you go?
And
Where
we've
did you
got
come
more
from?
important
Can I
things
joke?
to do.
Why have you been haunting my family?
Haunting? Is that what I'm doing?
Yep.
That's a real ugly word.
Yeah, but
Answer me. Why are you here?
it
You got me,
fits.
sweetheart. I've been wondering why me and why your family since this whole gig started. Must be some kind of gift your family has.
A gift?
You're a medium. A medium with a direct connection with the spirit world.
Awesome.
And I, my dear, have the unique pleasure of being that connection.
Awesome.
I don't understand any of this.
Oh,
Well,
you will, babe, you will.
stop calling
Took
her
Rosa
babe.
a while, but she got the hang of it. Your grandmother never really caught on.
Yeah, we
That's
can't.
probably why
Why what?
she didn't last long. But that's something we can talk about later. You felt something today, didn't you?
Felt something?
Yeah, you felt sick to your stomach. I saw you.
I've been feeling sick all day.
And where did it start?
Dog park? Didn't it? That's where we felt it first. At the Washington Square Park. If you remember, she got the headache first there.
You mean the dog run?
Yeah, that's where we've got to go.
What, right now?
Yep, the sooner the better.
But it's the middle of the night.
So you've just had a nice nap. You should be ready for action.
I'm not going out to Washington Square Park in the middle of the night.
I wonder how
Well,
long she was
that's
out.
where you're wrong. If there's any reason behind this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your dog park. And we have to take care of them soon.
But I don't wanna. Brush off or overwhelmed? Which one should I go for? Definitely not the whiny response. She's not the whiny type. But brush off or overwhelmed? At least he's not Pat alone. Brush off, overwhelmed. I think overwhelmed would be more of her style. I'd say. Jace says brush. Okay. Anybody else? Any suggestions which we would go for? Is anybody out there listening to me anymore? Yeah, brushings. Okay, let's go for brush off response.
Fine, we'll do it in the morning.
No can do. We gotta go now.
What's the hurry?
Let me put it another way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother?
Was that because of you? Did you do that?
Well, the
Not me,
grandmother.
kid, not me. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and find out?
I would definitely say that he was pretty much the cause of the grandmother's death. Because he's not really that subtle, if you haven't noticed. And one of the problems with Joey, even though he's strict and kind of a father-like figure, he's also a douchebag. He doesn't put these people into consideration that much. He's a good guy, but he's got a too tough of a shell, you would say. Disbelief, confusion, or acceptance. I think we're gonna go for confusion.
Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I'd prefer going crazy.
Sorry, sugar, you're totally sane. Deal with it.
I was expecting sunglasses to fall on his face. Deal with it.
Fine. let's go.
That's the spirit.
No, you're the spirit.
After you.
Yeah, ladies first. At least he's a gentleman.
That was strange. Everybody just ignored you.
Because he's a
Am
ghost.
I the only one who can see you?
Yep, and hear me. So keep your voice low. Oh, yeah. This is the spot. Can you see it?
I don't see anything. Can we go?
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait.
A walk this way, and a talk
Don't worry, I
this
can't
way.
travel far from you. Goes against the rules, whatever they are. Now look inside there, and look close.
What am I supposed to see?
A
Just
ghost?
wait. It'll come.
A ghost? Hey, a ghost! Not Ninja Turtles. A ghost.
Wait, I see something. Who is that?
That's what we're here to find out. I'll talk to the spook. You can stay here.
So
Okay.
there's only one thing they can do in New York City when there are spectrals
Now
and
watch and learn.
specters and other paranormal activities.
Why so down, beautiful?
Ghostbusters!
Ah,
I should
I'm
say
a bit
it.
out of practice.
I should
How
say
should I handle
properly.
this?
Ghostbusters! Well, if we were talking to a blonde lady ghost, we would be very charming.
Hey, don't be like that.
And Joey
If there's
knows.
one thing I hate, it's seeing a pretty girl cry.
Smooth.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
They all run. It's so hard to hold on. It's me. It's me. They won't stop.
Who? The dogs?
Who won't stop, kid? Try and concentrate. Explain everything so we can help you.
Help. Help.
Yeah,
He
help.
wants me to help him. But I want to help them.
Who
Don't
wants to
they
help
know that?
Why?
Who?
Can't.
Why not?
They
Wait.
run away.
We won't run away.
Makes sense, lady.
No, we're sick. He poisoned us. Got into our head and poisoned us.
Whatever happened, darling, it's over.
Yeah, definitely, because she's
you do
dead.
know that, don't you?
No. I'm poisoned. Stay away or I'll poison you.
You're Poison Ivy. Call Batman.
Run away like all the others.
Batman. And also, have you noticed that she looks a bit familiar to anyone? Anyone? Was David Lynch involved with this? Hopefully not. Then this thing would go totally weird right about now.
Yeah, keep talking like that, sister, and you'll be doing the running. Why don't you shut your yap and calm the hell down?
Bring in the punches.
Yeah?
I know it's you.
Who?
You know,
Him!
not.
Now look,
You know Joey.
darling, sweetheart,
Leave me.
This
Hey.
could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
all right. We're going. Look, just sit tight. We'll
You're
figure
just
this
looking
out,
at you, kid.
and we'll be back.
That was a horrible Humphrey Bogart. But then again, I'm not really good at. That didn't sound like
Fucking ghosts.
Humphrey Bogart.
Not get a straightforward answer out of any of them.
What just happened?
That sounded like Sean
What just
Connery.
happened is we've got an unstable spirit on our hands, haunting that dog park over there. You wondered why the mutts don't like it here? That's the reason.
A
There's
ghost.
a ghost haunting the dog park.
Yes.
That's what I said.
A ghost.
Sure.
Ghostbusters.
What am I doing here?
I told you.
No. No, I really should go to bed.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah, sleep. I shouldn't be here.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Who's Pete? Why do you love him? He should say when leaving, "Here's looking through you, kid." Not really, because
What
no,
an odd dream.
she was a ghost. So, hey, it's not a dream. Joey's still here.
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
Don't call her Bright Eyes.
You're still here.
Great
Wouldn't be
reaction.
anywhere else. Has anybody told you that you snore?
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say to a lady. Yeah, better get suspicious.
Have you been here all night?
Where else am I gonna go? I can't leave your side. Doesn't matter if you're asleep or not.
So this is going to be my life from now on.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're going to follow me around for the rest of my life.
That's how it works, as far as I can tell.
Great. Just great.
Hey, it ain't all a bed of roses for me either, dollface. You think I chose to be shackled to your family for the last 40 years? Your grandmother refused to accept it, and look what happened to her.
And Auntie?
She made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Hey, what is this, 20 questions?
Yeah.
What's with the third degree?
She wants to know. She hardly knew her family. Give her a break, dude. Besides, you should know that she hardly knew her family. I mean, I'm sure you've been here around her in the last 25 years. I hope. If not, you're an idiot. We should assert our rights because we do want to know more about our auntie. Hardly knew her. And also earlier when I said that my impression of Humphrey Bogart sounded more like Sean Connery, then I started to think, what if Casablanca had Sean Connery? Would have made a very interesting movie starring Sean Connery if they had remade Casablanca.
I have a right to know.
No, you want to know.
No.
There's a difference. I don't have to tell you squat.
Look, this isn't easy, you know. You're a ghost? Fine. I'm a medium? Fine. My whole life is turned upside down? Fine. But you could at least meet me halfway.
Yeah.
You've accepted it, you say.
So far, yes.
Quid pro
You've only seen a
quo.
taste of it. Are you ready to go all the way?
What do you mean?
Ready to see what's out there. Ready to see what this is all about.
Too close to the mic. Because we could hear all the S's and the other sounds popping out of your mouth because you were too close to the mic. Positive, incredulous, or bitter? I'm gonna go with bitter.
It's not like I have a choice, right?
No, you don't.
Yep. Accepted.
So what is it?
I don't have to tell you. It's best if I show you. Here, take a hold of this.
I can touch it?
Yeah, the only part of me you can touch.
Well,
Unfortunately.
duh.
It kinda tingles. What is it?
The stuff of life. Or death. I've never quite worked it out.
What now?
Now you pull.
Pull the tie?
Yeah, pull.
Pull the
Okay.
strings! And we are now in hell. Heaven. Limbo? Purgatory.
Oh my god. Where have you taken me?
Relax.
Beyond the stars.
It's a lot to take in at once.
What is this place?
It's the doorway to infinity, darling. Out there, in the distance, the next world. The next plane of existence. The gossamer threads that separate this world from the next.
Alien
Whatever you
world.
want to call it. It's all out there.
How did we get here?
It's
We're
out
inside
of
your
this
head.
world.
You mean I'm dreaming?
No, I mean we're literally inside your head. Remember those headaches you had yesterday?
Yeah?
That was your power awakening.
Or
Or to be
crossing
more
a
specific,
black hole.
It was this place, forcing its way into your mind.
So all the headaches and everything caused a black hole in her head. And she can bring spirits into this black hole. Destroy them all. I still say they should call Ghostbusters. Would be a lot more fun. And also efficient. What's with this music? God, that is so generic. That's the kind of rhythm that me and my friends usually do when we want to make some stupid music. Not the off-key keyboard, really. This is so generic. This is what I would do in 5 minutes. The soundtrack in this game is not bad, but this song, so generic. It is something that I would mix up in 5 minutes, trust me. I've done this kind of music before.
There's a hole in my head.
Sort of.
A black
I'm
hole.
not sure I like this.
I told you.
Well,
she will
like it or
destroy the
not,
world.
We're here.
So
But first
what
our
does
brain.
this place actually do?
It's sort of a transfer point, or node. It connects the mortal world with the next.
Mortal
You bring
Kombat?
spirits into this place, and then send them on their merry way.
Oh,
That's it.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
not Mortal
I thought as
Kombat then.
much.
You see, many ghosts aren't as lucid as myself. Most can barely tell you their own names, let alone tell you what's wrong. Near as I can figure, they have to come to terms with their departure before they can actually depart.
That's why.
Dig me
That's
so
how
far?
it usually works. And yes, she's trans. I dig it.
I think so. The ghosts don't know they're dead.
Yeah, right. So, we have to help them accept it. Once they accept their death, they are much more willing to move on. That's my job, see? I talk to the spooks. They trust me more because I'm one of them. You do the legwork. See? Anyway, I know you have some questions about this place, so go ahead and ask them.
Let's see. Oh, not trans. Trachn. What? Gotta dance. This music is so cheesy.
What about that ghost in the park? The one from last night. Why didn't we bring her here?
First of all, I didn't think you were ready. And secondly, that ghost was too lost and confused. When a ghost is like that, I can't just force the tie into their hands. It
Dazed
won't
and
work, don't ask me
confused.
why. They have to know they're dead first. Your aunt called it, being spiritually ready.
That's a good term.
What about you? Can you go through that hole and move on?
I wish, darling. But I can't.
Why?
I've tried before, but it just spits me back out. I'm stuck here, whether I like it or not.
Apparently he has done something really bad to be stuck in this limbo.
Are you okay, Joey?
Me, I'm dandy.
You don't look all right.
It's just this place. I don't like it. Probably because I don't belong. Maybe someday, but not now.
Well, eventually you'll get there, I'm sure. I hope.
You're wearing your tie again. How did that happen?
Not sure. Near as your aunt and me figured, the tie is just an extension of whatever power brought us here. It's not a real physical tie. No more than I am a real physical person.
But that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Look, just accept it, dollface. Forget logic. For you, logic went out the window the day I appeared in your bedroom. There ain't no instruction manual for this. Your aunt and me just figured it out as we went along.
I think I've learned enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of here.
And you didn't appear in her bedroom. That was her living room. If you had appeared in her bedroom, this discussion would be a lot more
Welcome
disturbing.
back.
Ugh.
Take it easy. It's a little disorientating.
I'm fine. So
Disorientating.
what now? Go back to the park and bring her to that place?
You got it.
And how do we do that?
There are 3 steps. First, we have to find out more about her. Second, we use that information to get through to her, convince her that she's dead. And 3, help her move on.
So, let's keep on talking.
How do we find out more about her? She could be anybody.
Not necessarily. That picture you got, the one of the 3 girls? That blonde girl is either the ghost in the park or her twin sister.
Told you that she looked familiar.
That's convenient.
Don't look so surprised, darling. This type of thing will happen more often than you think.
Hopefully not. That way we'd be having convenient corpses all over the place.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
The blonde girl is dead.
Looks like it.
And this other girl, Joanne, she's dead too.
Yep.
What's going on?
That, my dear, is our bread and butter.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
And can
The
we
photo,
get paid?
Dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
It would be nice if you could, if you were a medium like this and would actually get paid for doing a good job of releasing spirits into heaven. Would be an awesome job.
How do we convince ghosts that they're actually dead?
That's the tricky part. Near as I can figure, we need to remind the ghosts who they are. Their death was too traumatic, or too violent, or too emotional that their little spirit minds snapped. We need to do whatever we can to bring them back to themselves.
No need to
And
be
how do we
such
do
a
that?
douche.
Usually by finding something that has a personal significance to them. Could be an object, a piece of information, or even another person.
So we need to know more about the ghost in the park.
You're a writer, yeah? Think of this as the ultimate character study.
I think we already established that we need to know more about the ghosts.
How do we help a ghost move on?
With my magic tie, dear. I give one end to the spook, the other end to you. You pull the ghost in, and you send them on their way.
You don't come in with me?
No, sorry. That's your job.
Interesting.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
But first, look at the photograph.
It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me. And Joey, too, I guess.
It's kind of funny that he suddenly appears into the picture now that she knows that Joey is a real thing. Shouldn't he be seen on the photo already? I mean, even if it's just a sparkle or some weird image in the photo. That's how ghosts work. If you take a picture of a ghost, you'll be able to see it on the photo. Right?
It's funny. With Joey there, we almost look like a real family.
No. What's so sweet? Joey didn't really appear before she knew he was, say, a ghost or anything like that. But we did see a kind of a swirly thing at one point, but... yeah, Auntie really does look like she's dope on meds. Definitely. Definitely. So is Joey
Joey
gonna...
crashes yet another photograph. He doesn't look happy.
Well, why not? Maybe we should ask him about this wedding.
Joey crashes. That's definitely... Even way back then, Joey was following her around. How did she manage it?
I guess she had her tricks. How about here? Joey? Ah, there
Joey
it is.
crashes.
And still can't look at this picture any closer. Let's talk to Joey.
Joey?
What is it, dear?
Got any, let's ask about history. Let's go with grandmother.
What was my grandmother like?
Her? We have to talk about her?
Yes.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing. Forget it. Ask me later.
And also, you're still a bit too close to the mic there. You don't need to put your face right into it. I'm sorry if this sounds too loud. I'm just trying to prove a point here that if you put your mouth way too close to the microphone, you will sound extremely loud.
They obviously had a really good studio where they did these recordings, but still, they didn't notice all the pop filter pops.
What was Auntie Lauren like?
What do you want to know about her for?
I just do. Can't you tell me anything?
Hey, we've got lots to do. Ask me later.
How about the photographs then?
Joey, you're in this photograph.
Oh, so I am. That was Jack and Maria's wedding.
My parents?
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about this picture, Joey?
Oh, yeah. I remember this. This was taken about 40 years ago. Your grandma there insisted on it.
So that's my grandmother.
Yep,
And that's my dad? And Auntie Lauren?
in the flesh.
Well, not really in the flesh. In the picture.
Why were you at the wedding?
Because your aunt insisted on going, and I go where she goes. I could have talked her out of it, but she put her foot down. Tough lady, your aunt, when she needed to be.
Of course, it was her own brother's wedding. Can't miss a family event like that. Rude.
What were you doing in this picture?
Being ignored, as usual. Real strong believer in denial, that woman.
Well, that's why she went crazy.
You don't look very happy in this picture.
That's because I wasn't.
Why
There was
not?
a spirit trapped in an alley down in Chinatown. A little girl, 5 years old. Lost and confused and needing our help. But did your aunt want to solve the case? No. Going to the wedding was important, she said. More important. Can you imagine?
I don't know.
Like I said, family. Family always first. Remember that, people.
Do you remember anything else about that day?
It was over 40 years ago, doll. Stupid hair and ugly sweaters, that's all I remember.
40 years, so that was in the 60s. Yeah. Ugly sweaters.
Can you tell me anything else about the wedding?
I don't know. There was music. The bride wore white. It was over 30 years ago. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean my memory is perfect.
I'd like to talk about my grandmother again.
I said we'll talk about that later, sweetheart. Now we got stuff to do.
Sure thing, Bogart. Let's ask him something.
How did you die?
Excuse me? How did I die?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a personal question, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes!
Sorry.
Okay. Don't ask a ghost any any personal questions. They get mad.
So what can you actually do
Do?
as a ghost? Any powers or anything like that?
He can float.
What you see is what you get, dear. I can float through walls as long as I'm still near you.
But you can't touch anything.
Not really.
Not really?
Well, you remember that breeze you felt when I manifested myself last night?
Yeah.
That's the extent of my physical presence.
Ooh. A breeze.
Neat trick, huh?
Not really.
Everyone's a critic.
Well, it can be useful at some point. You never know. Following her around is also kind of personal. Yeah, exactly. He's being a douche. Again. Even though he's dead, if we can ask him something, it's because he's gonna be around us all the time. He ain't going nowhere, and we're not going anywhere, so why not talk about personal stuff?
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
Alright.
I don't want to ruin the picture. Joey says that this girl looks exactly like the girl in the park.
Definitely does. So, let's do some research.
That's not something I can look up.
True, because we don't know their names.
No.
Actually, is there writing off the suicide already?
My article hasn't been published yet. Typical.
Great.
I have nobody to call.
Find out some phone
You
numbers then.
coming?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think he would be able to stay there anyway. I'm sure he wouldn't follow you automatically. There must be some kind of a distance limit. Because that's what he seems to be saying about it. That there's some kind of a limit on how far he can go.
Come in.
Let's see Multi's reaction to Joey.
Look, Moti, our neighbors come to visit us again. Come in. Are you all right, Rosa? You look a little preoccupied.
I'm fine.
We're working on a suicide case.
That's odd. Moti never acts like that.
Oh, jeez. In case you haven't noticed, some animals can sense me. Are you getting a good look, Mutt? Boo!
What a douche.
What's gotten into you, Moti?
Uh,
I'm sorry, he must be sick or something.
yeah,
It's all right.
sickness of a douchebag hanging over our shoulder.
Apparently, that's Joey. You said yesterday that you sense things.
Yes?
Could you tell me more about that?
Well, I'm not psychic or anything, if that's what you mean. I'm just observant. Anyone could tell something was wrong if they kept their eyes open.
True.
Speaking of which, care to tell me what's wrong?
What do you mean?
You look ill at ease, uncomfortable. The way your eyes keep moving back and forth. Is everything all right?
Say you're fine, kid.
I'm fine.
Yep, everything's just dandy.
Just Andy.
And could you stop looking at me? I mean, I know it's hard.
Uh-huh.
See? Well, I'm here if you need me.
And also, apparently, they forgot to record one line.
Well, I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
We shall never come back. The dog's not motivated enough.
So, dogs can see you, huh?
Dogs, cats, birds, any dumb animal.
Hey, don't
So
call
what does that
animals
make me?
dumb.
I don't know. A gerbil? You kind of look like a gerbil.
Shut up.
Still a douchebag.
Next time in Blackwell Legacy.
Who do you think you're calling?
You, Joey.
Hello, could I speak to Joey, please?